Good day, everyone. This is Tim, and I hope you're doing well. Really enjoying Bangkok, Thailand here. And in fact, I got a chance to spend a wonderful evening exploring the city, and I got to meet up with my good friend from work, Red, who I got to connect with in the Philippines and with the remote work. I think we can work anywhere. So we got a chance to explore Bangkok at night and even had the original pad thai at Thipsimai, who originated the pad thai, and it was really nice to see the line cooks there cooking up a storm. And this is their specialty pad thai, wrapped in a thin layer of egg. And chef here was doing about 30 per minute, and it was a sight to behold. And I'm pretty excited because today we are gonna go to, I think, what is Bangkok's biggest and best buffet. And this is at the Marriott right over here. And I get to meet up with Red again. So I think between the two of us, we will make good use of the buffet. And I'm actually running a little bit late because my Grab got canceled a couple of times. And this is a limited time for the buffet. I think it's about 2.5, 3 hours. So I'm kind of like half an hour late. So without further ado, I don't want to keep Red waiting, and I don't want to keep you waiting. Come on, let's have a great buffet together and look at this entrance. Thanks. Oh, it is so nice and cool here and so grand. And as grand as it is, I think we better head off to the buffet. And I don't want to keep Red waiting for too long. I think it's right over there. Hey, Red. Not too bad. I hope you're hungry.
I am. Actually, I've been starving.
That's a perfect strategy, starving yourself. Come on, let's go in. Hi, Downey. Hey, Qatar. This looks amazing. Can we get a table?
Sure.
For two? Yes. All right. Oh, wonderful. Oh, Downey, they have scallops and
Yes.
oh my goodness.
Today we have like Alaska king crab at the first one on the right side.
No way. Oh my goodness. Red, they have Alaska king crab.
Oh, wow. Definitely get that.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Well, it looks like we got to our table really quickly. That was not the case because Dowie was kind enough to give us a tour of the buffet, and that probably took a good 20 minutes. This is large, from the amazing stations with the noodles and the traditional dishes to these giant river prawns grilled to perfection, and even a little bit of burrata, and more stations to come, from the Asian section with the immaculate lacquered barbecue Peking duck to a refrigerated section with lots of aged meats and a charcoal grill grilling up all the wonderful steaks and the crispy barbecue pork. And this is something pretty unique. This is a Duck Confit Benedict. I can't think of anything better. I haven't even checked out the buffet station yet, but I think before we get started and after all that walking, a little bit of a cocktail is needed, and here it comes. Thank you, Bird. So this is a whiskey sour, and Red has a buttery Chardonnay. Red, cheers. And cheers to you. Let's start the buffet. It is pretty impressive here. So many stations, so many foods, and they all look incredible. And while coming in here, I was speculating whether this is the biggest and the best buffet in Bangkok. And I think my assumptions have been validated. This is this is quite incredible. So let me grab a plate. Right off the bat, we see a wonderful sashimi station, a wonderful salmon sashimi, and all the hardworking chefs at the back cooking dishes to order. And this is a noodle station and a papaya salad, the traditional items. But I think we'll start off with some appies first, and I believe there's oysters right up ahead. So many oysters to choose from. So there's oysters from Ireland, from Thailand, more from Thailand, and from Holland and France. Hard to decide. Hi, chef. This looks amazing. Can I get some oysters? Maybe two of each. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, chef. All right, that is looking amazing. And one cannot live on oysters alone because there's more seafood. Hey, Red. All right, so this is kind of cool because Red and I have devised a strategy. It's a divide and conquer. We're gonna attack different stations here because there's just so many. And I think this is gonna be a little bit of a longer video just because of the sheer size of this buffet. But as nice as the seafood looks on Red's plate, I think I might need to get some myself, just a little bit, because this looks pretty impressive here. So they've got the mussels, the snails, and then these are scallops, which is my favorite, but they have plated scallops at the hot food station. So I'm gonna give those a skip. And these are interesting. These are white banana shrimp, and not too fond of bananas, but I do like the shrimp. These here are the rock lobster, and while it's empty, that's okay. In a few seconds, they will be replenished. And next is the crab, and unfortunately, they are a bit of work. Oh, but here is my favorite. These are king crab, and these are spiny little suckers. And let's see, we'll go for one, and two, and one more. Ah. And I was right, in a TikTok moment, we have more lobsters and then more. Thank you, chef. Let's go for one. Right over here with authority. And a beautiful sushi and sashimi station here. Some poke. Look at these gorgeous rolls and sushi. I just can't resist. Those shrimp sushi looks amazing. Let's go for one. And a bit of eel, and a little bit of torched salmon. Oh, hi, chef. Can I get a little bit of scallops and tuna? Thank you. Oh, thank you. There are so many stations to try, but I think I need to get back to finish the first plate. Okay, so first round, and this looks impressive. And all the food looks so delicious. We kind of ditched the divide and conquer because whatever we see, even if we overlap, we still got it. But look at this. So Red had the same idea with the seafood and the sashimi. We just couldn't resist. And these are the oysters earlier. So this is kind of nice. They go around. So starting from here, I believe these are the Ireland, the Thai, more Thai. And this is from the Holland. And this is from France. So oysters around the world, let's give it a try. Since we are in Thailand, I'm gonna give the Thai oyster a try. And these are huge with a little bit of the mignonette and a little bit of crispy shallots. This is a bit of an odd shape, but let's give this a try. All right. Surprisingly, the oysters from Thailand are nice and mild and delicate, very subtle flavors, and as gentle as the Thai people, very nice. It's a two-biter. But that lobster is looking very good. Let's see. Oh, and it just comes out perfectly poached. Maybe a little bit of sauce. Red, can I borrow yours? Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Cheers to you. Oh. Lobster is cooked perfectly, nice and sweet, very plump. Sweetness of the ocean and delicate flavors. Very nice. And my favorite, the scallops. A beautiful sashimi plate. A little bit of soy. Oh, so sweet and succulent. Wonderfully delicate. This is my favorite. Very good. And finally, gotta try the king crab. Nice of them to bring the scissors because they are quite spiny. Give it a cut. Oh, cuts beautifully. Oh, perfect. Oh, look at that. Little bit of sauce over there. What a reach. Oh. That king crab, so sweet and meaty. And the one thing I like about king crab, very little effort and a lot of meat, a very high yield for a wonderful buffet dinner. Cheers. Oh. So we've got a lot of work to do and the buffet is from 12 to 2:30. So we're gonna finish this up post haste and go for some more. Cheers, and we'll take you back. All right, so given the Thai traffic and we were a bit late for the buffet is closing pretty soon. We only have a little over an hour left, so I think we are gonna adopt the divide and conquer, but the first round was delicious. Those scallops were nice and fresh and sweet, and the sushis were absolutely amazing. And if you're here, go for that shrimp sushi. Beautiful textures, nice and springy. All right, so I'm just perusing around and I'll get some for Red as well, and that way we can sample all of them. But let me show you around here. So we won't get everything and we have to be pretty strategic here. And this is a wonderful antipesto station. Some charcuterie, beautiful fruits. Oh, thank you, ma'am. And some salads made to order. All right, and let's see what we have. Hi, chef. Oh, what is this? Can I try one? Oh, thank you, chef. This looks great. Let's see. Oh, thank you. A beautiful roasted rice salad, and moving on, a papaya salad, and oh, look at this dim sum, some siao mai, some shrimp dumpling, and some buns. But rounding the corner, let's see what we have. Is this tom yum?
Yes.
Oh, tom yum soup with a bit of shabu shabu. And look at how fatty the beef and the pork are. So I'm definitely coming back for that while it will be nice and fresh, but look at this. This is another station, and I have never seen prawns this big. And in fact, these are bigger than some of the lobsters I've seen. And chef is hard at work. Hi, chef. Oh, this looks amazing. Can I order some? Oh, sure, yeah, that'd be perfect. Oh, thank you, chef. So the prawns look amazing, and look at this. This is the Italian station. And while I will skip the pizza, I will go for the burrata. Can I try a burrata, please? Thank you so much. Thank you, chef. Red, double, double. So I see Red over there getting the steak. So this is divide and conquer at its finest. Oh, and look at this. Beautiful Indian food and the wonderful grill. And let's see, these are pork necks and that is brisket. Can I get a little bit of the pork neck and the brisket? Wow, beautiful. Oh. Thank you so much. Oh, and moving on, chef, you have Peking duck. Oh, is it okay to get two? Thank you. So these are rolled beautifully, and let's see what else they have. A little bit of the tempura and the soup station. So I know Red has already got the wonderful grilled meats, but I think we can go for a surf and turf because they have pan-seared Hokkaido scallops. Hi, chef. Can I get some of the pan-seared scallop? Can I get 2 orders? Oh, Thank you. And this is really cool. While I'm getting the seared scallop, Red is over there getting a Duck Confit Benedict. And let's check it out. So instead of, oh my goodness, instead of English muffin, this are waffles and bacon with a little bit of duck and a gorgeous runny egg. I got 2 orders of the scallops. Yeah. And while Red is getting the Duck Confit Benedict, those are the seared scallops, seared to perfection. So I'm just gonna walk away and see what else is next. Beautiful Instagram photos. And while Red is behind taking the photos, let me show you what they have here. Wonderful oysters Rockefeller, some salmon. I think we'll go for the Rockefellers. Let's go for 3 and 2 and maybe 3 for good measure. But as good as the oyster and the salmon looks, this looks even better. These are the salmon Wellington. But I think we'll need to take a detour from the salmon because the scallops are looking almost done. Oh, thank you.
This sauce?
All right, let's see. A little bit of peas, a little bit of bacon, and a little bit of sauce just drizzled on top. I think this is chicken jus. Looking absolutely wonderful. And chef, is it okay to get some salmon Wellington? Thank you. It takes a little bit of time. Oh, thank you, chef. All right, thank you. So the salmon Wellington is looking pretty good, but I think it needs a little bit of sauce. Okay. A little bit of white wine cream sauce on the side, a little bit more. And I think we covered the buffet in record time. Let's take this back. This is really an exciting and invigorating buffet, but look at all this food here, from the traditional Thai salads to the amazing meats and the roasts. And this, I can't wait to dig in. This is a Duck Confit Eggs Benedict and the river prawns. Oh my goodness. This Peking duck and the burrata and more. And finally, the scallops and the salmon Wellington. And I am out of breath. And it's always nice because Bird has been filling up the drinks with more and more pours. Cheers to you. So Red, which one should we dig into first?
I'm excited for this.
Oh, let's go.
And the river prawns.
So I think while Red is digging into the steak, I'm gonna try the river prawns. So let me grab one of these. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, awkwardly. And this looks good. And what looks even better is the steak that Red has cut into. How is it?
So good.
Fantastic endorsement. And let's give this a try. Oh, look. This is as good as a shrimp is. I think this is even better. I think this is the river prawn crab fat or the prawn fat. Let's give that a try. Oh, I think this is a head. All right. Oh. It doesn't need a sauce. This prawn is so nice and meaty, great texture, and a little bit of the prawn fat or the tamale makes it even better. Oh. And since we're on the seafood area, let's go for, so wonderfully seared, a little bit of chicken jus, a little bit of bacon, and 1 tea for health. Nothing like a seared scallop that's cooked perfectly. A wonderful crust and nice and translucent inside. Oh, very good. Red, you gotta try the scallop.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
I try to scan it.
With a little bit of bacon. Oh, thank you, Bird. All right, gotta give that a try. Cheers. Mm, very good. And with that, I think we'll move on to some of that steak. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, and there's more. Okay.
And of course,
Oh, there's more.
you can have them.
All right. Oh, this is actually getting pretty heavy. And since the lamb is on top, we got to try it with our fingers. A little bit of sauce. That is so tender. Barely any effort to break it apart. Nice and meaty and perfectly cooked. And all the wonderful fat has melted and rendered. You barely need to chew. And as good as the lamb is, I gotta try the steak because this I saw in the fridge or in the beef fridge. I think these were aging. Guga would be proud. Let's give this a try. Oh, look at that luscious fat. Mm. That, as they say, is delicious. Beautifully cooked and a wonderful peppercorn sauce with a bit of a bite and a wonderful kick. Oh. Wonderful steak. So I think we have a lot to finish up, but I can't let you go without digging into the Duck Confit Benedict. Looks absolutely amazing. And let's cut in. All right, this is much too pretty to cut into, but we will give it a try shortly. Let's see. All right, here goes nothing. On the count of 3. 1, 2. Well, here, let's put it here. And 3. Okay. That is a wonderful sauce. And I think underneath is an even one better item. A little bit of duck. Oh. And in fact, I think I might even skip the waffle.
Tim, I got this for you.
Oh. Oh. You can taste the crispness of the duck, and the meat is so tender. And of course, a little bit of the natural duck egg yolk sauce. Oh, very good. And as you're busy eating away, more things are on the table. Let's give it a try. And really nice of Red to order more cocktails because, again, it is endless, but time is running out. So we kind of overloaded the table here in the best possible way. Cheers. Oh, very refreshing. A bit of grapefruit for a little bit of bitterness and subtly sweet. So we'll finish this off because we have only about half an hour left. And we'll, again, attack this as much as we can and then make sure we go for dessert. We're not done with the mains yet, and Red is still working on it, and we have about 15 minutes left before the buffet closes, so I've been tasked to go for dessert, but that meal was fantastic. That was probably one of the best Peking ducks I've ever had, and the sign of a good Peking duck is how messy it is. And on the same tangent as the duck, we have the duck roulade wrapped in bacon, very delicious. Oh, and then of course the burrata, just cutting into it. This wonderful mozzarella dumpling oozes with more mozzarella and cheese. If you're here, definitely go for the burrata. And of course, we cannot forget the salmon Wellington. Perfect, and the wonderful textures with the soft and translucent salmon, beautiful creamy spinach, and a wonderful crunchy, crusty pastry, and a little bit of white wine sauce. And finally, my mistake, I waited too long for the oysters Rockefeller. Still very good, but a little bit cold and a bit of user error. But let me grab a plate now, because it is time for dessert, and I think they have some traditional ones here. And what they were doing there was grilling up these coconut Thai pancakes. Let's go for one right over here. That's for me. And this is for Red. And this is for you. Okay, and let's see what else. A little bit of bread pudding, some apple pie. And when you see apple pie, you know there must be ice cream up ahead. And here it is. Hi. Oh my goodness. And they have my favorite, stracciatella and pistachio. Can I get stracciatella and pistachio? Thank you. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. And to further gild the lily, we will go for an elephant ear as a topping. And maybe two. And Mickey would be proud. Hopefully I don't get a letter from Disney. Let's see what else is next. So this is really cool. The desserts ranges from top to bottom with a green tea potte cream. Moving on, we've got some profiteroles, some mango cream or mango mousse. And oh, this is a passion fruit flan, more flan, and a creme brulee. And more cakes, and these look so delicate. From the opera cake to the mango pavlova, fruit tart. Wonderful desserts here. And while I would get most of those, that white cake looks absolutely gorgeous. Can I get a little bit of that cake? What is it? Oh, coconut cake. Yes, please. Oh, not the whole thing. Oh, thank you. All right, very kind of them. And I think we need to go for a pavlova. So light and delicate. And these I will not share. So that one's for me and one for Red. And maybe for a bit of health, a fruit tart. Number one. And number two, carefully. So this is getting pretty full, and we have some traditional Thai dessert. This is the mango sticky rice. Hello, can I get some mango sticky rice? Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you so much. That is looking wonderful, and I think we need some toppings. A little bit of coconut milk on the rice. And a little bit of crunch all over the place. And I think that is it for the toppings. Just in the nick of time for the dessert because coming back, I can see the buffet was closing down. And the one regret is missing that Wagyu beef noodle. So that's okay. We'll have to come back next time. And truly, I think this is probably one of the best, if not the best and biggest buffet. You just need more time. And look at this. More wine because we haven't finished the mains yet. But this is the dessert I have so far. And normally this is not ideal because it's a little preemptive. But when we're running out of time and it's mostly user error. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, cheers. Very good. So this is a lot of dessert and a lot of food. I know this is a little bit out of order, but that's okay. The dessert being a little bit preemptive, you got to do what you have to do to make up for lost time, and the lost time is mostly user error. And I think another error there. But really nice. I think I'm gonna give the ice cream a try. And this might have been a bit of a mistake because getting this so early, the stracciatella with the pistachio. Very nice. And the wonderful thing about the ice cream sitting out for a while, no ice cream headache, but we need to try the ice cream with the elephant ear. Perfect. Very nice. almost like a spumoni with the stracciatella and the pistachio and a crispy elephant ear, a perfect combination. Mm. And I gotta try that coconut cake that was carefully prepared. I think this is a wonderful version of buko pie in cake form and Thai style. Oh. When you're here, definitely go for the coconut cake. That is the lightest, luscious, most fragrant coconut cake I've ever had. Oh, that's so good. I know we're sharing the desserts, but I'm pretty sure Red may not get the coconut cake.
Hey, let's try it too.
No, it's right here.
Is this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
But get the cake.
Okay. What is this? So,
It's the cream.
oh wow.
There you go.
So good.
I know, isn't it? And this is a third-party validation for the buko cake or the coconut cake. And speaking of traditional Thai desserts, I think a little bit of the coconut pancake, but I will combine that with a little bit of the stracciatella ice cream quickly before it runs. And a little messy. But the pancake is nice and crispy, little shards of coconut, and a little bit dense, but light at the same time, very hard to describe. Very good. And last but not least, the mango sticky rice. And Red assured me that this is delicious. So a little bit of the blue pea berry rice, the pea berry sticky rice. There we go. Very nice. And having a bit of sweet mango and a bit of fragrant rice, I think that is pandan. Makes the buffet experience even better, really refreshing. Very nice. So thank you so much for joining. And we still have a little bit of backtracking and a lot of work to do to finish the rest of the mains and the dessert. And this really is Bangkok's biggest buffet and definitely the best. My one regret is not getting the Wagyu beef soup, but that's for another day. Lots of food here. And I think this is Bangkok's biggest and best buffet here. This is the Marriott at the Goji Kitchen and Bar. Really nice. And we were scrambling because we were late, but we got through it with a lot of teamwork, and Red and I working together. We work as a brilliant team. And I think that teamwork shows as we kind of efficiently got all the food at the buffet. So thank you so much for joining. And until we see each other again, I hope you're keeping well. I hope you're traveling well. And I hope you're eating well. And with that, maybe a mango pavlova to cap things off before we continue eating again. Very nice. So again, thank you. Take care of each other, and God bless to you and yours. Cheers. And all the best to you and yours. Very nice. And a lot of work to do.